Hello, my name is Brittany Stott, and I'm currently a student at Liberty University in their Graduate Department of Education. Today I will be presenting my educational thinker presentation on Erikson's stage of psychosocial development. Who was Erik Erikson? He was a German-American psychologist who lived from 1902 to 1994. He developed psychosocial theory. He's known for linking identity development with life stages. What is Erikson's psychosocial theory? It consists of 8 stages of development, each with psychosocial conflict. Outcomes of each stage shape personality and relationships. The 8 stages of psychosocial development consist of 1. Trust versus mistrust, which is birth to 18 months. Anatomy versus shame and doubt, which is 18 months to 3 years. Number 3 is initiative versus guilt, 3 to 5 years. Number 4 is industry versus inferiority, 5 to 12 years. Number 5 is identity versus role confusion, 12 to 18 years. Number 6 is intimacy versus isolation, 18 to 40 years. Number 7 is generativity versus stagnation, 40 to 65 years. Number 8 is integrity versus despair, 65 years. Educational ideas. Educational idea 1 is developmentally appropriate learning, otherwise known as DAP. Learning activities should match the child's psychosocial needs and encourage anatomy and identity development. Some criticism for me for this is that sometimes it can be hard to meet every child's DAP, but at the same time, it is very important that we try our best to do this. Some criticism from critics is that it oversimplifies development. Children may not progress stage by stage, so we have to go back and see what they're missing and try to edit it. Idea number 2, emotional social learning, otherwise known as SEL. Emotional growth is important as academic learning. It builds self-awareness and empathy, which are very important for students. Criticism for me is that it can be challenging to meet each child emotionally at their level, while also trying to focus on the academics that need to be met. Critics argue emotional learning can be hard to measure and prioritize over cognitive goals, which I agree. Educational idea number 3 is teachers are crisis support. Teachers help guide students through conflicts like shame, guilt, or role confusion. Some criticism that they face are that not all teachers are trained to handle psychosocial development or psychological development in general. So we have to then go back and train them more so that they can handle it. And it can be hard to manage every student's needs and every student's psychological developmental goals. Educational influences that Erikson has had. He has had some on school counseling programs. Counselors use Erikson's stages to support self-esteem and identity. Some criticism from critics that it has received is that students' real-life issues are often more complex than stage-based models allowed. We don't know what's going on at home. We don't know what they're going back to all the time. So we need to make sure that we are helping them with their self-esteem and identity, which can be hard because we don't always know what's going on behind closed doors. Education evidence number 2 is character education. We teach values like responsibility, respect, and integrity. But this can be hard because, again, going back to nurture versus nature, we don't know what's going on outside of the school environment, which can make it hard to always be able to meet those needs and help them build a character. Mortality is subjective and cultural dependent, making it hard to apply universally. Educational influence number 3 is supporting adolescents. Focus on identity versus role confusion stage. Encourages mentorship, career exploration, and leadership. It is our job to support them in any way that we can. But at the same time, we don't know what is going on or how they are going to adapt to certain things. Everyone has their own pathway. And some criticisms say that assuming identity development is a solo internal process, ignoring environmental factors like family, culture, and trauma can be hard on the student. So we should always base what we're doing off of Erikson's goals. Thank you for watching my presentation on Erik Erikson's stage of psychosocial development. I hope that you took something away from a presentation that you didn't know beforehand and that you're able to apply it to your everyday use. These are the references that I use in my presentation. I hope that you are able to look back on some of the references and even learn even more. A quote from Erikson himself is that children love and want to be loved, and they very much prefer the joy of accomplishment to the triumph of hateful failure. Do not mistake a child for his symptom, and do not mistake a child for what they are not able to do, but what they are able to do, and to make sure that we always push for them to do even better. Hope you have a good night.